Yeah?
Yeah.
I know, it's always loud in the beginning.
Is there always that lag?
I guess.
Because I pressed it earlier, it didn't work.
Oh, yeah. When you press it? You work on your freestyle game?
Oh, you still doing it?
Yeah. You ready to go?
No.
All right, Mom, go ahead. Oh, the beat just dropped. Oh, turn my fucking headphones on. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
This is going to loop for like 5 hours.
Next week.
Next week.
I got you next week. I'm going to come up with a 7-Eleven freestyle. I got you.
A 7-Eleven freestyle. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Escape Pod podcast. Your boy Cheeseburger here. Got my boy Salvador.
What's going on?
Emron.
What's up, guys?
Back at it. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. This is episode...
I think 9 now. Right?
9?
Yeah.
About what, 6 months strong?
Yeah.
6 months?
You just recovering from COVID?
Yeah, I had COVID 2 weeks ago. Thank God it wasn't as serious.
How was it this
everybody
time
in the
around?
family.
Did it feel just like a cold, or was it like worse?
It was a cold. But last year, this time I had pneumonia, and they thought it was COVID, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was around.
Yeah, September. September, and I didn't get better until January.
God damn.
Yeah, and then once I recovered from the pneumonia, I ended up getting COVID, and that was a cold. That felt like a cold. And this one, it was like 4 days of a headache, but thankfully,
How bad was the headache?
it was bad. It was all day.
Tylenol
didn't help.
No.
I had to. I would
I think
like.
he's lying.
Yeah.
No, I'm not lying.
Yeah, he's texting us all day.
Yeah, I was. That's all I had. I would try to get up, and I just had like a.
But that's worse than a cold, though. A cold, you don't get a headache.
Yeah, I guess so. I did have the sniffles, and then all of us in the house got sick.
Yeah,
all of us.
Did you have COVID before?
Yeah.
You had like two, like in the summer. In the summer, you had.
Yeah.
Was it bad?
I think it was only one day that was bad.
What did you take?
Not like bad, but it was like, what did I mean,
Children's motion.
No, I don't know what. Just Tylenol, I guess. Yeah. That's what they recommend, I guess.
Yeah.
They said you can't take ibuprofen.
Right.
Advil. Can you still not take that, or is it just Tylenol?
Well, too much ibuprofen is not good for you because it makes your stomach bleed or something.
For COVID though, specifically, I thought you couldn't. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
At first, at least that's what they were saying the first year. I don't know if they changed the rule on that. Or
yeah. So many things have changed with COVID. Like you used to have to quarantine for 14 days. Now it's 5.
Yeah.
What else?
I mean,
that's pretty much the biggest thing, I think.
Even after those quarantine. 5 days now, I think you still kind of, even if you're not sick,
wear a mask.
You wear a mask.
You have to wear a mask.
I'm at work, I have to wear.
I guess.
You still show positive.
You for sure you'll show a positive.
Yeah.
But are you contagious? I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they tell you to wear a mask.
Yeah.
At least, look, man, we're going to get flagged by YouTube talking about COVID.
You think so?
Misinformation. Yeah, I think
back off YouTube.
They were pretty serious about this in the past. I don't know.
Well, we're just talking about our experience, I guess, right?
Yeah, but I heard anytime you mention COVID, there's always like a disclaimer.
Got a haircut.
Just got faded. Aha!
Congrats.
Thanks. Congrats to Sal, actually, first off.
You ripped your barber off?
It was his anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Yes.
This weekend. Shut you, get show.
Wait, wrong one. There's.
Why are you making
I'm trying to give you a clap. There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
There it is. That's the one.
Yeah. How long? 14 years?
14 years, yeah.
14 years. Yeah, congrats.
Thanks, guys.
What'd you get her?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, you didn't get her nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, must be something nice.
I'll send her a message, ask her what you got her. Well, congratulations, 14 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thanks, man.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's 14 years. I mean, we just
went
out.
Could have got a haircut.
Damn.
I got a haircut.
Yeah.
How much did you pay this time?
The truth? Yeah. You know what I did this last time? I went to get a haircut today. You know what I did?
$6.
I grabbed my phone and my barber was like, "Oh, put your phone right here." I'm like, "Cool." And I looked at the time, and he could. It's not a bad haircut, right? Well, like, be real.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right. Shut up. Anyways, I look at the time and he's done with me, and I'm like, "Cool, thanks." And I gave him 40.
Stop lying.
I swear, because the ATM, I thought it was going to give me pesos. I thought it was going to get yen. I thought it was going to give me multiples of 10, but it didn't. And I was like, "Fuck."
What ATM does that?
They do that.
You have to
You
select
could.
it. You have to select
But,
it.
but for some,
That's
but I went to
in the
I went to
actual
a
bank.
Chase. I went to a Chase bank, and I had Bank of America, so it didn't give me the luxury of choosing my bills. So I was like, "Fuck!" So I didn't want to get out of the car and go somewhere and break it and all that. So I was like, "You know what? He's getting 40 today."
I feel like that's an excuse.
I know.
And then
I think we had an impact
No,
on
I'm
the
serious.
last conversation. That's why you gave him
no,
40.
I
You
gave him
felt
40.
more willing to
I
give
gave him
40.
40 because I didn't break it. No, I didn't want to.
I know you caught some heat from that one episode.
A little bit.
Did that have an impact at all?
No, because I don't give a fuck.
But you gave
So-
40.
I did.
So
but
you
that
give a
was-
fuck,
but
right?
that was my choosing. That was my choosing. And I
Wait.
went to a barber.
Wait, how long did it take?
The whole point is I went to a barber that charges 15.
Okay.
I'm not going to go somewhere where they charge 40.
That's not the point.
That is the point.
No, it's not. My barber charges 20 or 15 or 20. I still get 40.
But I asked you how much does he charge, and you said 30
No,
something.
I think
You
it's 15.
Well,
15 or
anyways,
30.
today I was generous. I felt like being a little more generous. And I gave him
But have you
220s.
ever given 40 before?
No, during the holidays, I'll give. I
So
gave
you have
once
Santa
50.
Claus over here?
No, I mean I gave once. I gave 50.
My question was, how long did
Yeah.
it take? You say you had your
So
phone. Yeah.
when I looked at my phone, 11:31. By the time I got to the car, 11:46.
It looks like it.
It doesn't look like it. It looks good. It's not a bad haircut.
No, look, for 31 minutes,
Hey,
right? With no beard, like there's no
wasn't
beard
31
at all.
minutes.
There's no hair on his face.
so what?
So that's what I'm saying. For 30 minutes, it's actually pretty average for a haircut, right? That 30 minutes? I think so.
It
Actually,
wasn't from 31 to 46.
But
not
then you
30
also got to
minutes.
talk about factor in going to the car.
Right. So it was
He's
like,
talking about
a
10
10
minutes.
minute. Right.
Yeah.
It was like a 10-minute haircut. That's what you. How is it fucked up? It's not like having sex and the motherfucker came early on me.
All right.
Yeah, it
You
looks
know?
like it.
You gave $40 for a 10-minute haircut.
10-minute haircut.
And you
So
are
that
proud of that.
and right.
Yeah. Again,
And he has a problem.
No. Again, I didn't have change.
No,
I
but
didn't have change.
even if it was just a 30 though, it's still
awesome.
you know.
10-minute haircut? Like, come on.
Like,
And I kept asking this dude, are you gonna go get a haircut? I'll go with you. Make an appointment. I want to see what this fucking
if I go
this
to look
fuckboy
like
haircuts.
take my kid to school or work day.
If we walked in, it looked like I'm taking my kid to school.
Yeah.
First off, all right,
Look like you took my lunch.
All
What the fuck?
put that lunch away. Chill, dog.
I'm just
You
saying.
you haven't skipped the lunch, motherfucker.
You haven't.
I haven't.
You haven't.
Lunch,
You-
dinner, nothing. I eat it between meals
You take lunch. What is it? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner
and
within
brunch.
an hour.
And brunch.
I'm just saying, it's the haircut. I mean,
Hey,
So you are. So it sounds like he did.
it's
get
not that I'm
persuaded.
willing. Again,
No. I think you're willing to try it out to see what the hype is.
I mean, you're overpaying.
No, yeah. I mean, for the podcast, I was like, let me make a conversation piece.
Just
And
saying.
go to this guy's
okay, yeah.
barber.
Let's do that next time.
But he didn't want. You know why? Because I think he'd be going to those kiddie places, dog, where they got like the.
Still
fucking-
get a better haircut than yours.
He's a
though.
pilot and shit. You know, they put you in a little
Better
fucking-
haircut than
That's
yours.
kinda
though.
dope.
No.
Better haircut. bro.
Nope.
You're gonna say
You don't
your
even
shit-
have one.
You're gonna say
You don't
your
even
shit's
have one
better
right
than
now.
mine. Hell
It
no.
is.
Never,
Why not?
Never.
Why not?
All right, pipe
Never.
down, guys. Pipe down.
No, I'm gonna fight.
Stay on.
I mean,
You look like this guy right now.
never, bro. Never,
Why not?
because it's not. You were trying to convince me. Isn't it really good? For 10
When?
minutes? It's not.
You're
I'm
such
just,
a liar.
It's not.
All I'm telling you is, I went to my barber. He took care of business. 10 minutes.
the same
12
guy
he
minutes.
you
took
go
care of something, but not. I don't know.
I've been going to this guy for like maybe the last 5 haircuts. 4.
Maybe that should have been the last one.
No, you're just a hater.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're acting like a fuckboy right now.
You are the fuck boy. Don't you like my haircut?
No.
It's only been 10 minutes.
And you're the one hating on it.
Okay, you're the one talking about it. Who's the fuck boy?
Anyways, enjoy your last podcast.
All right,
The place is called. It's funny. The place is called Imran's.
Betty's and Nick's.
No, it's called Imran's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it had me thinking. I was like, "Hey, are you?" I asked the guy. I was like, "Hey, you're the owner, right?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Your name is Imran?" He's like, "No, that's my son's name."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, "You know what? That's my son's name." He goes, "Really?" And he looks at me like,
Yeah.
he's Middle Eastern or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's looking. I was like, "No, I'm Latino," because he like did a double take, like, "Damn,
Right,
this
right.
guy, this guy, my cousin or something." And I was like, "No, I'm Latino." One of my best friends is his name is Imran, and I named my son after him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I started thinking, when did I tell you that I was going to do that? Like, I never recall us having a conversation or a thank you or anything.
thank you.
Or a thank you or
Wait, you named him after me?
Shut up. Shut up. You never knew. Shut your ass up.
I don't remember, honestly. It was a while ago.
Shut up.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think we ever had
I don't think so either. I don't know.
Anyways, the topic today is worst mistakes ever.
Damn.
The haircut, his haircut. Right? That's the first one we're kicking off with.
Having Mario over here as a fucking podcast host. No, but let's start talking about the elephant in the room. Yeah, which is not me. Yeah, the elephant in the fucking little fucking penguin over here. No, everything going on with Kanye.
Yeah.
Not so much as far as like what he's kind of going through, or I guess what he did or said or whatnot. But like, you guys own Yeezys, so what do you do now? Do you not wear your Yeezys, or do you regret them? Are you scared to wear them? Are you like where are you guys?
I'm not scared to wear them. It's shoes.
Well, nobody's gonna pick on a kid, but
I think.
And then you have like the slides. I'm sorry, you have the slides and the shoes, right?
Yeah, I mean I have Yeezys, but like I said, I don't think the shoes had anything.
Yeah, I agree.
I just for me it was more of the style and they're comfortable. But I mean, even if they're not Yeezys or called Yeezys no more, I mean, I would still wear them. I mean, I don't know. It just
you wouldn't feel bad. You guys wouldn't feel bad or be like, man, what if somebody? Is it that serious right now? Is what's going on with him?
So you wouldn't wear them no more?
I'm not saying I wouldn't wear them, but I definitely think twice now.
Right.
I'm buying them or like
no, he already got them.
Well, it's first of all the value of them are going to skyrocket. They're either going to skyrocket or they're going to plummet.
I hope so.
They've already went up. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
But now when I put them on, I'm just like, oh shit. I'm going to WeWork. I'm like, man, some pretty woke people here. Maybe someone might be offended by it, So I definitely think twice about it now.
Yeah.
Versus before, I'd just be like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just going to wear them. But now knowing some of the things that he said and the way it's being interpreted.
Yeah.
I
mean, I've seen pictures of like people burning their Yeezys.
Really? I haven't seen that.
I mean, I think that's too extreme.
Do you guys think it's at the level of the MAGA hat? Like when you see, I've seen one or two people with a MAGA hat, and I'm not even a political dude, but I'm kind of like, damn.
But that's what I said on the last episode. I don't think the Yeezys went as far as that.
Okay.
I don't think that the shoes actually represent what he said. I think that's just what they're extending, from that whole stuff he said. He's obviously it's a product from Kanye or Adidas, but Adidas didn't say it. It was more of
but they cut him off.
Right, they cut him off.
So that has to say something, right?
Right, they cut him off, but that doesn't mean that the actual shoe. They're cutting off because they don't want to be part of what they're saying. He's saying, or what he's, I guess,
what he's thinking. Or
but like I said, the shoe wasn't the problem. It was him.
A tough one.
I take a step back and just
separate
the art from the artist.
Right.
We had this conversation a while back about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You separate the music from the individual.
Yeah.
Even with athletes, you separate the play on the field. These guys aren't role models. None of them should. If you as a parent have an athlete as your child's role model, you did something wrong.
Right.
These aren't.
If you're looking for these celebrities for moral or like if you're looking for them for,
I mean, there's some out there, but not that's not
Now Kanye's a little different too, right? I mean, first of all, the reason why I'll still wear them. I mean, again, I think twice for sure, but I still wear them because I separate the art from the artist. I'll still listen to his music. I'll still listen to whatever. Same with R. Kelly. I'll still listen to his music. Obviously I don't care about the dude, but like the music, Michael Jackson, same shit, right? But with Kanye's a little different though, because he's more than just a designer, a rapper. He's like a thought leader for a lot of people. I mentioned this on the last podcast. Like, he influenced me beyond just music. Like, through his music, I was influenced to accomplish things in my life that I probably wouldn't have otherwise.
Right.
So when you think about it from that perspective, like him as a thought leader saying some of these things, that's where I start to get a little nervous about what the hell like he's representing. But when it comes to the Yeezys, the question that you're asking about the Yeezys, I'm always going to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess the MAGA hat it was more of a slogan.
Yeah.
Right?
And what it meant.
Make a right? I mean,
and I mean, the music, did you see, I guess Spotify also
They said that because they didn't remove them.
Yeah, they didn't remove them because
because they don't.
They said that the music didn't say.
They
anything.
separate,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
So that's what I feel of like shoes.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean, that's like you. That's basically what you're saying. The art, to whatever the artist, just. I would.
But see, there's something interesting about this. Remember when Chappelle said his shit about the LGBT community, right? Netflix didn't remove his content, right? And
yeah, because he said it on he said it on their fucking special.
Right. But maybe stand up comedy is different than like stand up comedy is your art
for sure.
But it's also how you feel, right?
It is, and I think you get more leverage, not leverage, but you get more of a pass
because it's comedy.
Because it's comedy. Because you're not supposed to take it serious, right? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to listen to these comedians and take it serious. Like bitch, go kill yourself. But
comedy is a gray area.
But then you think back with Kramer with what's that guy's name?
Oh, yeah.
Michael Richards
when he was like, it's time, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
So, or even like we spoke before, Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish when they made that bad skit, But it's crazy, and now it's happening. Not that it's happening, but now Kyrie Irving's in this whole mixture, mixed up with what he tweeted. He tweeted, the title of a doc. I think it's a movie or documentary.
It's a movie, I think.
Yeah, about I guess the Jewish people or the Jewish religion.
Yeah,
and how it affects the black community and stuff like that. I just kind of looked into it today, but it's crazy because they're attacking him. They're coming for him, but then it doesn't make any sense because Amazon Prime has it on their platform. So how are they not going for Jeff Bezos for even having that type of content on their platform?
Man, but now you're getting into some sticky ass shit.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying
because that's like saying why would Twitter ever let any right wing person on their platform? Right. It's just a platform. It doesn't mean that you get to dictate what the content that's on there.
For sure. So do we view Kyrie Irving as a what, racist or
well, it's okay. Let's draw another parallel. If you're on Twitter and you're following right wing extremists, right, and you're following them people that you're the one that's following, you're retweeting them. It's the person that's retweeting them, not Twitter's fault, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, it's Kyrie's fault for going towards that content, not necessarily the content's the platform itself. That's wrong, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
it's got to be tough to be a celebrity now, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's
good Lord,
so much gray area.
Now I see why like Kevin Durant be like not wanting to talk to the media. Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the spotlight, so
no, for sure it comes with it. Even us, we say something that somebody doesn't agree with, or the masses, and
I mean,
like height shaming your ass.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
I don't know.
No, but you don't. So you guys are still going to rock the Yeezys. You're still going to listen to the music.
I mean, yeah.
I am too.
I say yeah, but like I said, it's not because I agree or anything with the whole Kanye thing. It's just whatever, the whole.
It was all good just a week ago.
Right. I mean, just saying. It's just, I'll still wear it.
Yeah.
Not saying I support it, but I already have them. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, right? You gotta start burning them.
Here's the other thing, though. Like he's gonna. I think he's probably doing all this shit on purpose to get out of the Adidas contract. There's another theory about that, right?
Yeah.
So, because the Kanye brand at this point is done so well, that he can separate. Remember, all this shit popped off when he said Sway did have the answers. Remember?
Right.
And then you start hearing this shit, and then he starts saying, "Oh, Adidas can't cancel me for saying whatever," and now he's out of the contract.
Yeah.
So I think there's something more going on. Now the question is, has he, tainted his brand so much that the $1 billion brand that was Kanye, now that it's out of Adidas, no one wants it anymore? I still think people do. And the other part of this is that do you still trust him to create fire ass sneakers and shit?
His artistry is always going to be his creativeness is not going to go away.
I think it'll be there. Maybe it'll be a hit or miss here and there, but I think they had something with Adidas, because it was just not only him. It was Adidas and him. It was a collab, right? It just depends on who he's going with. Remember,
it was not Adidas didn't have much to do. I think Adidas all they did was handle distribution.
Yeah,
Kanye designed everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they're able to, they have the distribution to sell in stores. They have the manufacturing contracts, all that shit. That's all they provided.
Yeah.
but Kanye was the creative mind that designed the shoe. And not just that, the one thing that he does really well is he brings people to wear like iconic figures. Jay-Z's rocking Yeezys. Yeah. Anyone that you could think of wanted Yeezys because of Kanye, because he has that influence. Right. So he'll take that with him. It's going to be easy for him to find someone to manufacture the shoe.
Yeah, and then, I mean, like,
but who's going to want to touch him?
That's what I'm saying. So that's the problem.
The problem is that he should have done this a long time ago.
But he could because he was on his contract, right?
Right, well, but they told him before you could do it on your own.
Yeah,
and even I don't know if you've seen the video Russell Simmons sent to Kanye. It was after the whole Adidas letting them go and stuff, like basically telling him, "We support you. You could do it on your own." Yeah, it's basically telling him you knew you could do this on your own. We know you could do it on your own. It's he also was, I guess he wasn't saying that he supported whatever the things he was saying. It was just more of like you never needed a company. And for me, when he's going to another company like Gap, or why even go to Skechers where he got kicked out? Why go to the company or a big company when I think you're big enough, or you're at a position where you could just make your own brand.
I think now he is.
But
not in the beginning. Not when he was going at it with Sway. That was the whole point.
Right, no, for sure. Now he is.
Now he is.
But now he was still doing the whole, little roundup with the whole Balenciaga and Gap and Skechers. Why even bother?
I'm going to assume now, though, he's fucked because he doesn't have a manufacturing company. You get me?
Yeah.
They all do. They all have it.
Yeah.
So he there's. I think his point also is that's the whole point. Somebody like him can't come up by himself.
Well, all right.
You need those companies that are already set up.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but he tried this on his own the first time around. He lost $50 million.
Yeah, I remember.
He went broke. Remember, he said it in an interview that he went broke. So he did try it, and it just didn't work out. So once he got Adidas, once he got that Adidas contract,
yes, but that Kanye that lost the $50 million absolutely couldn't do it. But this one now, if he tried, he could.
He went through the whole process, or he kind of knows where to go now, and he knows what he could do.
Yeah.
My thing is, when is it going to happen? And is it going to happen anytime soon? I mean, like right now, he's.
You guys think the people are going to go for it, or do you think think he?
I feel like he's an outsider right now.
No, I don't know. I mean,
everybody basically is, trying to avoid him.
Yeah, but that's the social.
But not the consumers,
not the
right?
consumers.
No, yeah, that part.
If you go look at comments and shit like that, there's still a lot of people that share the same opinion.
Yeah.
And they just get shut out, like muffled. The same thing with the MAGA shit, right? Like the reason why Trump got elected to office was because he gave a voice to people that didn't feel like they were heard.
Yeah.
Right. So if anything, this might. I'm not gonna. If Kanye was a stock, I would buy that shit right now.
Yeah.
Only because if I'm only trying to make money, forget the moral shit. If I'm a savage, and I just want to make a good return.
Right. We're not trying to say he didn't offend people. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We're not.
I'm pretty sure
he worded his shit wrong. He fucked up.
On that.
He absolutely offended the Jewish community. We're not saying he did it.
Yeah.
I can't say whether it was exaggerated or not.
I'm not.
We're not Jewish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you are Jewish and you did get offended, we're not invalidating you. This can't be ignored, for one.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not siding with anybody. I'm not saying he's an idiot for not articulating himself as best as he probably should have. And I'm a huge like. I hate it when people paint a whole group with one brush. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just can't do that. And he did that. If he had beef with specific people, they so happen to be Jewish, I don't know, I guess so, that he should have just either name called, or kind of like Chappelle did when he did that Netflix special.
Yeah. And
he called out everybody in Comedy Central. And the fact that he couldn't read the contracts and, whatever it was.
I just seen that too over. Yeah.
So pretty much Dave, if you guys look into it, Dave Chappelle said the exact same thing that Kanye did. But he didn't go after a religion. Like, he didn't go after
a group of people.
Yeah. He did, but they were the business people in a network.
Not a race or religion.
Not a race or religion. So that's where Kanye fucked up.
That's also his problem. He he does a terrible job articulating himself.
Absolutely,
which is kind of
for somebody who's good at he's such a good wordsmith.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
the dude is a wordsmith, and
he sounds like he just came out of like a cold shower. I don't like,
exactly.
I think because he has so much to say, he's just
right. He can't stop himself. Right? He's got like ADHD.
I think
he can't organize his thoughts.
The creativity works in a creative space.
Yeah.
But like not all of us interpret it that way.
For sure.
So I think I think he actually does mean what he says. Mm-hmm. But like, point is like the way he articulated himself is horrendous. Like you gotta get a.
Well, I mean, it shows how everybody's feeling about it right now. But just what it is, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know.
But I wouldn't. I mean, I think he's gonna build his brand back up, and he's gonna do pretty well.
I think so. It won't be called Yeezy, right? Because he can't use
it'll
that.
probably be called Ye.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, shit, why not?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I think they were called Yeezys when he was with Nike, right?
Right.
I don't even remember him being. I don't buy that junk.
So
the
actual
fire.
I ain't heard of that.
Yeah, those are I'm pretty sure they're still expensive.
They're like $25K now at least. Probably more than that now.
You know why some Yeezys?
You got little baby sizes. Anybody looking for youth sevens? Youth sevens over here. Damn. You got some on sale?
Yeah.
You got some on sale? We plugged it in.
No more
right
sales
now,
on Yeezys, bro. That's a wrap.
That's the thing. Everybody's still buying these.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I do have Yeezys.
Yeah.
To sell.
Some
Not
people.
for you though.
But I'm curious. I mean, I'm kind of curious. Sal, I'm kind of curious of your perspective on this. Yeah. But like, when you look at the shoes now, do they still look as fire as they used to? Or are we like boomers now? We look at them and they're just like, nah, I don't really mess with them anymore.
I think they look dope, and I'll never buy them.
Yeah,
I mean, I still like them.
Yeah,
I mean,
even the new ones like the foam runners and shit like that. You like the style of those?
The foam runners. See, at first, man, I was very.
Me too. Yeah,
but I have some.
Yeah,
I wear them, and
you guys got to use socks with those, right?
You don't have to.
You don't have to because there's a lot of space. Yeah,
but I mean, I do. It's cold, right? Or not cold, but chilly.
Use them without socks to shovel your snow this winter.
Damn.
Could you wear them without socks?
You probably can, but I feel like it will be.
You're gonna get your feet dirty as hell.
Yeah.
That and what if you're gonna sweaty?
Yeah.
But there's enough like air pockets that you probably.
I mean,
it's
sweat ventilated everywhere. Right. Yeah. I mean, my girl calls them alien shoes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they're okay.
Yeah, I don't.
They're comfortable as hell.
So you guys don't think that his style fell off on the Yeezys? Because I'll tell you this: the Nike
I'm not
ones
a
were
shoehead.
amazing.
There is some that I didn't. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So maybe he lost a touch or some shit.
On some of them, yeah, I think so.
Well, motherfucker's been going through some shit.
Or maybe there was he didn't have that much input on some of them.
Could be the case.
You know, like you say, he has.
Or he got lazy on a project or two.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because there is
forced to push something out.
Like those boots. Come on.
Those boots are kind of dope.
You like the boots?
Yeah.
And what are I forgot what the other ones are called with the.
You look funny as hell in those boots. The motherfuckers, they hit your chin.
For real, but no,
they're super. They're like to the knee, right?
They're ridiculous. You know,
like
those. I never understood.
Put the picture.
Are you talking about these right here?
Yeah, and there's
those are ugly as hell. He's talking about the ones that look like you go fucking fishing with, right? They look like water boots. Those are the ones you're talking about. The one he's always wearing.
There's other ones too. I forgot. Yeah. They're just. It's just weird. See, those are the ones that I think Kanye be putting on when he does that run show. What is it? His whole collection and stuff.
Yeah.
And people are wearing like this
on the runway and the runways. Yeah.
Crazy
like for
stuff.
Fashion
like
Week. Was it Fashion Week?
Yeah.
That's the other thing, man. I listened to that Lex Friedman podcast.
Yeah.
The one thing that's constant is you can hear this dude is pain. Like doesn't trust people.
Yeah.
He's like broken as a man. Like he was even talking about his wife.
Yeah.
Kim, like he doesn't trust. You could tell he doesn't trust her. You know, he has no one around his life that he trusts anymore. He's just been screwed by people. So I think he's a jaded man now. You know, like he's just constant. And like the
only excuse though. You got to watch your words.
Yeah, for sure. The only person he could trust, like it's the same thing with like whatever. The only person he could trust was his mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And she's gone, right? So
yeah.
You put yourself, and again, but you put yourself in that position too, though, right? You put yourself around a lot of yes men. That's the type of shit you're gonna get into. I also saw this thing about, I think it was on TikTok about a man, like the role of a man, like it's very conditional. Like, you can't be a man and not provide something for someone else and not to receive that love back. So I think like he exemplifies that. Even with his relationship with Kim and his kids, like if he's not providing, if he's not giving them something of value back, he's not going to get love. So he has to give to the world and keep producing to the world to the point where he's just like this idiot now that's just walking around.
Like when Chris Rock said, only a dog, a woman, and kids get unconditional love.
Yep.
I believe that.
Yeah.
We're gonna start crying right now and change the subject.
I love you, man. Right?
I fucking love you, bro.
Right. Yeah.
No, but speaking of trying to make a comeback, how about Udoka from the Celtics?
It's breaking news today.
Steve Nash.
As of today, yeah.
Steve Nash got fired, and they're looking into rehiring him. I know you don't watch too much sports, but the question is, so just in case you don't know, or whoever, maybe not everybody might watch sports, but this is a head coach for the Celtics NBA team, cheated on Nia Long, cheated on his wife with an employee. Was she an employee or she was just a wife? She
was an employee and his boss's wife.
An executive's wife, and she worked for the team. They were fooling around, got caught or whatever. He got like verbally aggressive with her.
Did he?
Yeah. They found like text messages where he was like,
because they got caught?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it was because he got caught or was about to get caught or she was calling it off or whatever it was. But anyways, he got fired. He didn't get fired. He got suspended for a year.
Basically fired. And so now the Brooklyn Nets are looking to pick him up. So the question is, does he deserve a second chance? Do you risk it as a? Go ahead, so.
I
think everyone deserves a second chance. This is stupid.
Is it too soon?
I mean, it's too stupid. It's stupid to say he doesn't deserve a second chance, right? Especially for what he did. Like I get it. Like you cheat, like the shit from 2022. Like this is a topic every single day, right? But the problem I have is the Brooklyn Nets are one of the most dysfunctional teams in the NBA. Meaning they're the team that all the players have like 3 or 4 side chicks, and they pay for their apartment on their payroll. On their payroll.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna give this guy, the head coach, a key to all their apartments. A dude that couldn't keep it in his pants.
It sounds like a perfect fit. You think about it, right?
Not for the players.
It sounds like, hey,
that shit sucks for the players.
Every man for himself, dog.
Man, what kind of franchise is this?
I don't know.
There's some freaky ass shit going on in Brooklyn.
For this guy,
right? The way I see it, he was cheating on Nia Long all last year, right? I'm gonna assume they had an amazing season.
Yeah,
they went to the finals. He got the job done. They didn't win the finals, but do you imagine how much was on this guy's plate? He was cheating on his wife. Went to the finals.
Let me ask you a question.
First year as a coach.
I take your point. But let me ask you a question. If you had to have some work done on your crib, and there's the best contractor out there is a dude that's gonna smash your girl, would you let him come to the crib? And you gotta go to work.
Do you know what? If he's the best deal, he's gonna make my house look immaculate.
But you know he's probably gonna try to smash her. No, he is gonna try. He's gonna try to smash your girl. He is. But she might not let it happen. Whatever. You don't know.
I'll hire him, and I'll relocate that motherfucker somewhere else.
Him?
Her.
Oh, her.
You know what I'm saying? Then you.
What if you can't? What if you can't?
He comes. He's like, oh, she not. Nah, I ain't doing this.
Yeah. What if that's
you can't? A stupid analogy.
No, it's not. What if you can't relocate? This is the exact analogy I'm giving in the NBA. You can't relocate your girl.
I'm pretty sure Udoka is not gonna go in there like.
You don't know.
You know he is. He literally did that on the Celtics.
No, I mean he did, but he's not gonna do it again.
Come on, man.
He's not gonna shit where he sleeps.
Man,
Wait. So he is getting hired, right?
No. Well, they're looking into it, but he
by the time this comes out, he might be hired or he might be dead.
Do you think he would get?
He's not going to do it again. He might.
I'm talking.
Go ahead.
I'm over that. I'm talking about like, does he get a good contract, like pay wise?
Oh, he's going to get paid well.
He'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even I don't know.
Yeah, they're not going to be like,
he's the best contractor to fix your kitchen.
Do you think? Wait. Do you think they're going to put incentives in his contract like you can't fuck more than one wife?
If you get caught twice, then $3 million reduction in salary.
I don't think he'll do it again.
Be real, man.
I don't think he'll do it again.
Go back to the contractor analogy because that's what
probably won't. But I'm just
what.
You're saying you would allow the contractor into your crib knowing that he's going to try to smash your girl?
He basically said yes already.
You said yes, right?
He just said he would relocate.
No,
you can't. Take that out of the equation.
There's a difference because you're saying that he for sure is going to attempt to fuck my girl.
Okay, well, forget
right?
it. Let's say this. He has a
the fact-
reputation. What if he
for
has a reputation?
If he has a reputation, then
Yes, you still do it?
I mean, that's bad. That's not a good analogy.
My answer is no. Sal, what about you? Not at all.
Of course not. Of course not.
I would take a shittier kitchen than to have a dude come in there try to smash. And yours is? You're not willing to answer.
I'm telling you, I think they'll be cautious.
Man,
You get
okay,
what
so
I'm
they'll,
saying?
they'll be sneaky. Okay, they'll be more sneaky.
Who's they? You're just assuming that
You-
everybody's
the
wife wants to
contractor and
sleep
your
with
girl will be more sneaky.
You
That's
just-
what you're saying.
You're just assuming that this guy is just gonna like look at bitches and they're just gonna
Hey,
like turn into.
He's gonna try. Shit, you know he's gonna try.
He might, but so he's done. You would never hire him.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Wait,
hire. I wouldn't.
is he
I wouldn't
still
hire him if I
together
was the
with
Nets.
this girl?
I think they are. I don't think they've.
Oh, okay.
He alone?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
know
are
that.
they together or no?
I think they're still together. There's no.
Well, I mean, then he should have. Shit, you know. Like I would think he would go in.
I
there.
don't think this guy's gonna want to risk another
Right.
embarrassment or another suspension for a year. He's not getting
Damn,
paid.
instead of
Bro,
saying like
or-
risk the girl, like
Right, exactly.
I just
His
said
career.
that. What did I say? Didn't I
Is
say
that another suspension or,
Or
like contract?
the
Well,
thing-
I don't know.
The thing about cheaters is they're gonna get better at it. That doesn't mean they're gonna stop. They're just gonna get better at hiding it, right?
I
So
guess.
you're basically
I doubt that because I'm pretty sure this is not the first time he cheats.
sure.
So he got caught. So, this isn't the first time he cheats in his life. I'm pretty sure.
Look, go ahead.
no. I'm just saying. I feel like I don't know. I don't think he would. Right? I don't know. Yeah, I know you're saying.
And then the NBA didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's not the
So
problem.
this is
though.
right. That's what I mean. It's like, so he could get hired.
Yeah,
like
for
there's
sure.
no problem.
For sure.
The one who's fucked is believe this kid's name is Josh Primo from the Spurs. The 19-year-old. He exposed himself to an employee. He just got. He was like
shit,
he was like
bro.
top. I think he was like first round. Maybe
What do you
top,
mean
top.
exposed?
He. What do you mean exposed?
Yeah, I don't know. You could be talking about something else. I don't know.
He exposed himself.
He pulled out his wang wang.
Hey, you'd probably be excited for that.
If it was Zac Efron.
Damn, this guy.
I'm just playing.
All right,
God. Yeah, no, but he
Yeah.
whipped it out. And
That's crazy. Well, I mean, look, my point with Udoka though, just to bring that home.
Yeah.
He deserves a job. I would not
Yeah.
send him to the most dysfunctional team in the league.
That's
the only thing.
He's gonna go if he's gonna do anything.
He's
anyway.
probably gonna. He probably say yes to a job. You know,
It'll probably be easier for him to have some hoochie mamas around than wives, right? I mean, he's saying that
Yeah, no,
they
I
all
get
got
it.
side chicks.
I get it.
Yeah,
So
he's better off going to like San Antonio, or some other small town or something
like
like
when
that.
Charles Barkley said
Yeah,
that they're
big
all
old women.
big old women. Yeah,
Go somewhere where a team that they got the shit together.
yeah. Speaking of divorces, Tom Brady finally got divorced.
Damn,
Yeah.
all right.
Having a horrible season, lost a supermodel
If
wife.
it's a horrible season.
I mean, what is he? He's not even 500.
his numbers.
He's not 500. He's not
So he came back for nothing.
pretty much.
Shit.
So who was wrong, Tom Brady or
No, I don't. I
or
think,
who's selfish?
I think a little bit of both. Think about it. What's her name?
Giselle Bunchkin or Bunchkin?
Okay,
Like that?
whatever. The wife, right? The model. I think that's selfish of her for just
Your wife's gonna fuck you up.
no. But think about it. Like, okay, you going back. You're about to make good money, right? I'm
Yeah, for
assuming.
sure, for
shit,
sure. They're not. They don't need the money, but yeah.
Right, but still, I get it. They have money enough to like retire and stuff,
Yeah.
but unless they had like some other hoe or it was something that
She obviously
between
wants
them.
she wants her husband home,
Right, I get
one.
it. I get it.
and he did retire, but then he came back.
Yeah,
What did he retire for 2 months?
yeah, it wasn't even that. I don't
So
think.
who's selfish? Him?
maybe he didn't want to though, and
That's
he
what
did
I'm
it.
saying, yeah.
And he did
Yeah.
it because she wanted him to do it.
I think it's fucked up, right? I feel for her. I get it. And then you feel for him. I'm not going to choose
No,
him
yeah,
because he's a dude. But you got to think about this.
That's what I'm saying. Is
This motherfucker won 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
You got to let this motherfucker go till the wheels fall off. I mean, fuck.
mean,
you know
yeah.
how hard it is to win a Super Bowl in Madden?
Yeah.
And you can cheat on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hit reverse. I don't know if they still do that. But this guy won 7 Super Bowls.
you should have done that.
That's
when
fucking amazing.
Rosa's mom was beating you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how hard Madden is. You got beat by a fucking 55-year-old.
No, I'm just saying. I guess I'm agreeing with you.
I think
50-50.
she's kind of like, man, I don't know. It is 50-50.
Here's the thing, man. For me,
And they got enough money for her to travel with him and be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they could
Do
be
they
around
have
each other.
kids?
Yeah, they have like 3, I believe. You know?
I can see that part of what, she wants the dad, obviously, to be around, husband be around. But, I mean, for like forced, I feel like it probably was forced.
You know, you got to. I'm comparing it. I'm gonna go with like, you're Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You're winning 7 Super Bowls,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to retire, and then you compare him to like Udonis Haslem. This guy's been in the league for 20 years.
Yeah.
He's horrible.
Here's my opinion on this situation. He's
got something to show for it, is what I'm trying to say.
Who?
Tom Brady. He's got something to show. He's got 7 Super Bowls.
Just beyond that for a second. Just take a step back. Just think through the fact that like you want this dude home and you want him to sacrifice for you, even though his heart wants to play football.
Right.
So why would you force someone to do something their heart's not in?
For sure.
Like he's gonna do it and he's gonna resent you for it.
Yeah.
And it goes the other way too. Like if she wanted to still be on the runway and he said, no, you can't do it. And her heart's really in it. She wants to do that. She doesn't want to be at home raising the kids. Then why the hell would you force her to do that?
Well, maybe we don't know. Maybe that was the case. Maybe she's like, look, I left my career and had these kids. She sacrificed.
Yeah, but that's something she probably wanted though, right? Like for Brady, he wants to play football to the point where he tried to retire and it didn't feel right. So I get it. Like I understand. Like don't try to force. You're not going to get the outcome you want. You're not going to get the man you want that's going to be present in that moment. So let him go out there. Let him finish his career. He'll be happier once he's actually realizes he's done with it. Once he's mentally checked out of it, he's all in. He's all in at home.
Right.
So let him do what he's got to do, and then he'll be back. Like he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know. I mean,
he's done worse too because he had a kid.
Yeah.
With another, I think they were together.
Yeah.
You know, so he had a kid with another woman. Whether he was married.
The other part of this is that though, this is football. It's a dangerous sport. So like for
she's
her,
probably
she's like, I want a full Tom Brady,
Right.
not a half-witted Tom Brady that can't think straight.
Somebody functional and shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the part that makes it a little bit more complicated. I don't know the specifics, but if that's an element of it, I understand where she's coming from. She's trying to look out for his best interest.
It's just whatever, they are, I guess, in between. Or between them, obviously. what
Right.
they got.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in my opinion, I guess it was more, it should be 50-50. I don't think, one should be more selfish than the other one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
it's tough though, man.
What
It
do you
is.
think?
It's entertaining though.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I don't pay attention. I just
No,
watch
I don't. I mean, I don't. But it's.
I don't watch
I'm
the
not like
TMZ
fucking
part.
right. I'm not like going to.
What did I say? That
World Star.
Novelas, telenovelas.
Yeah, telenovelas.
Sports.
Like, doo, watching his TMZ on his phone and shit.
Yeah, I just got an alert from Harvey.
Come on.
Damn. I'm about to break news right now.
Yeah.
No.
Who's Harvey?
The Harvey
guy?
Right.
Yeah.
What's his name?
GMC. Oh, TMZ.
Steve Harvey?
No.
That's the fucking
That's the
king
comedian.
of comedy and shit. Harvey Levitt. Harvey Levitt?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Harvey Levitt is.
It's from TMZ.
TMZ is like, TMZ. Obviously.
I know TMZ.
I guess he's the
He's the creator or whatever.
creator.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about. How much money do you make?
Chill out, man. Chill out with that shit. Would you tell me how much you make right now?
Yeah.
On the spot. Right now, you tell everybody how much you make.
Yeah, I don't care. He thinks it's offensive
Yeah.
to ask somebody
Say it. I'm gonna bleep it.
How
Nah,
much?
just kidding.
how much. I don't think it's offensive.
What do you mean? Like, you think it's offensive?
I think so.
Like why though?
Because you clearly are trying to size somebody up.
No.
I can
Has
see-
someone ever told you an amount and you looked at them different? Not because they made like just not like better for worse, but just in general. Did you look at them different once they told you the amount? I know for a fact you did. You told me a story.
I did, but I don't remember.
Tell me the story.
I was odd, but I wasn't like damn.
But that's enough to make you think I look at somebody different, right?
No, I didn't look at him different in negative or in a positive way.
Clearly, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could it goes the other way too. If someone told you I make $3 an hour, you'll immediately look at them like, God damn, what
Dude,
the hell?
we're going to a lawyer. Somebody told me we gotta read up on some labor laws if someone
Yeah,
makes
for real.
$3 an hour.
$3 an hour.
Well,
Shit.
whatever.
Yeah, no.
The point is, like, you look at them different, right?
Yeah.
And I guess I only ask depending on like I have a friend who's a cop.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
I have a friend who's a cop, and they were like, they posted on Snapchat that they were doing overtime or something, and I was like, I started thinking, damn, how much would I want to get paid to risk my life, not only as a regular cop, but then I got to do overtime on this shit, you know? So then I asked them, and they didn't tell me.
Yeah.
But then I hope they didn't get offended. But then they were like, well, how come you don't tell me how much you make? And I did, and I told them, I'm like, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know? Somebody, and people do, like, people know where I work, and they ask, hey, how much? I heard they pay well. How much do they pay you? I'm like, yeah, they do. And I tell them.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, man, that's amazing. I'm like, yeah. Especially I only got a high school diploma. So I don't think it's...
I don't see it as offensive, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think... And then you see all these TikToks.
I see what you're saying, right? But I don't think I ever looked at anybody different because...
Has anybody ever asked you?
Yeah.
And you told them, or you're like, get away from me?
I think I mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
How much do you make?
But when they ask... wait, no. I mean, I'll tell you, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like when they ask about, like, the business part, then, I mean, I don't really say that, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, the work-wise, I don't mind saying that. I don't think it's offensive.
I'll tell you, there's been a situation where
Has anybody ever asked you, aside from me?
Wait, how much you make?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'll tell you after.
all right, there was a situation where I had just bought the car, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like people.
And then I just bought that car, and then
What car?
I went to don't worry about the car.
Yeah.
I went to a family. Chill. I went to a family party. Block this out. I went to a family party, and there's some family I don't see much, right?
Yeah.
And they immediately saw the car, like, oh, how much are you paying monthly for? I'm like, you want my social security number too? Shit,
That's a little.
How's that any different?
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Like, you're basically asking me how much I
I
make.
guess not. Yeah, you're right. I think I asked you how much you would pay for your car. It was a sweet car.
Yeah, like the first question.
It also depends
You
who
saw
the
the
person
car.
is.
Yeah, you're right.
It depends who the person is. 'Cause if you
It
guys
depends
ask,
how
I'll
close.
tell you. Right,
how
exactly.
Close, right.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
close? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Just
I
kidding.
get you.
Calm down.
What? No, I'm
Yeah.
like I got an 05. Ask me how much I paid. I'm proud of that shit. $1,600.
They're paying you to drive that shit, man.
I hope your ass gets stranded one day, motherfucker.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you think it's offensive to tell someone,
You
how
should
much
be.
your car
I mean,
knows,
Wait, you think that's offensive?
what
What he was saying?
about the car?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No,
you said it was. You literally just said it was.
I
Stop
guess.
changing your mind all the time, man.
No, I mean the way you said it sounded. You made it sound like it was bad.
No, it was bad. I don't want to tell some people that I don't see a lot how much.
That's
pay
the
for my
thing.
car.
What?
I guess that's what triggered me. That you
What?
don't see a lot.
What do you mean don't see a lot?
He doesn't see the people he rolled up on. He doesn't have like a close relationship with.
Okay.
And the first thing they're even gonna say hi. The first thing they said was, "Damn, how much you pay for that?"
Well, I mean, you said the same shit to me.
No, I
I'm
know.
just kidding.
Yeah, I said, "Damn."
I
he
just
rolled
played.
up on me. He used to have. He used to act. This was his car. This is the exact
This
car.
I gave it to him.
And and then he rolled up on me in a dope ass nice little truck.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was like, "The fuck!" I did a double take. I'm like, "Damn, where'd you get this?" He's like, "I got it." The other
Were
day."
you offended, Sal, when he asked you how much you
Nah.
made?
He
I was
did.
not.
He did.
So I
Kind
guess
of avoid
it
it.
depends. It depends on the person, then, right?
I wasn't offended. I just like it was just I don't know. I don't expect people. To
I think it's offensive. You were like, "Damn, you got credit for this?" Like that.
that
That's
yes
offensive.
yes
That's offensive.
Now
Did you get
that
got?
one, yes.
What's
Does
your
someone,
interest
does
rate?
someone say that?
I've heard people
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
you know, I've had people ask other people. Like I've heard conversations.
What would they say?
Like,
Wait,
they'd be
like, what's your credit score?
Right. What was your
What?
what was your interest rate? And then when they be like, "Oh, it was a 23 point," like, you stupid motherfucker. You know, that's bogus.
That one I would
Yeah, for sure. I've even told close friends.
Yeah, I don't want to tell them my
they-
credit score
I
is
have
500.
I have a close friend that got a car, and I was like, I asked him, how much did you blah blah blah, and like, you stupid motherfucker, you should have waited, or you should have, you
Yeah.
know, because it's a learning thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. No, I mean, I when I ask you, I'm proud.
No, yeah,
You
no.
gotta, you know.
Would you tell them your credit score?
Now I would. Thanks to my guy over here. You know what I mean?
Man, what is that?
I used to, man, y'all better go check your credit score. If you got bad credit and you think you can't
Call
fix
him?
it, you can fix it.
Don't call me, please.
Call him, Ron.
Hell no.
No,
Don't call me.
you know what?
I put his number on the description right now.
I had bad credit for my whole life. And
Yeah.
I thought that no education, ignorant as hell with it. And I never thought to even look at it. I looked at it, but I was like, damn.
Hey,
Motherfuckers, you know? No, it was like 500.
I just
It was like
It
500.
was like 320 or some shit.
No, it was 500 or whatever, and I was like, "Fuck it, it is what it is."
Can you have a credit score of 320? Is that possible?
I don't know. What's your credit score?
I mean, it's 350. No, I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. I don't think
know-
so.
I know
I've
you
seen
could-
400. I've seen 400.
No, I've seen 800 before. 820.
Oh, yeah.
Not that it's
850 actually,
it's
850.
bad.
You're not
I mean,
up there?
I mean, it is bad, right? But
Are you close to 8?
if some people just have
Chill,
trouble.
bro.
What is wrong with you?
What?
He won't tell me his credit score.
No, he's like, is it close to 8? I'm
bruh.
like, chill out, man. I'm not trying to tell you.
Damn. Whoa, can you help me?
Shit, if you need it, I got you, man.
All right, man.
He helped me and my cousin Wendy helped me.
All right.
And yeah, no, my shit. And you saw, I sent you my score. And it's
Is there a program we can?
pretty good, right? I mean, from 5.
Nah, man.
And I,
Too busy for all that.
there is a program. Get your shit together.
Not you.
No, but man, you
Shit.
got people, man. I'm telling you, go check your credit score. Even if you know your credit score is bad, look into how you can easily get it up there fixed. You might think it's impossible or it's unrealistic, but fuck,
Yeah.
go get that shit checked out. And yeah, but
Now you got
what kind of car you got?
now you got a credit score of a Caucasian. You still driving a freaking
Well,
Ford 500?
I love my car. I don't want a car note.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I mean, I'm good. That bad boy gets me to where I need to go, and if it ever breaks down, I'll just take yours.
Damn.
Don't laugh because you offered me.
Shit, hell no, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I'll
Fell
steal that
asleep.
motherfucker.
Even if you drank that, you wake up and apologize.
Shut your ass up. When he first got his car, he came to see me. It's a stunt.
Nah, get the
Yes, you did.
Don't get your ass out.
He called me outside. He was walking over, sit
You
down
don't-
on
do
it.
you
Sit down
smoke?
on his, no, he don't smoke, but he smoked for that day. He was like, "Hey, "What's up, motherfucker?" I was like,
His
"Mo?"
voice changed and
Yeah,
everything.
his voice changed. He looked 4 inches taller. He brought platforms and shit.
Shit. Damn.
No, you should be proud of it. You guys should be proud of it. It's fucking dope.
I wanted his car.
I know. You said you're gonna get it, right?
I was, but now
You
I.
checked the credit score.
don't,
You
man.
checked his
It's not
credit
even
score.
about the interest rates are crazy
Yeah.
right now.
Well, that and now you now that I know you can fix my credit score.
Got you.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm still proudly a possibility, but not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, interest rates are ridiculous. Right
He
now.
promised me he's gonna help me get a Tesla.
Shit,
I thought you were my boy.
I'm not.
What happened to man code?
Damn.
Ain't no man code.
Bros before hoes.
Nah, you'd let a contractor come in and smash your girl. That's
Yeah.
Damn. That. I mean, he got you there.
Chill, dog. Hey, would you cheat on your girl?
fuck.
Or wait, would you cheat on your girl or
Ask me
snitch?
how much I make.
Would you rather cheat on your girl or snitch on your boy for cheating? If you had to choose,
I mean, you have to choose, right?
if
Go
it's,
ahead,
if it's
man.
your boy, like me, not Sound. He's a girl.
What's the downside for each of these things? Tell me the downside. I need more information.
If imagine you snitching on your boy, you're not boys no more. You're done with that
So
relationship.
he's gonna cut it off after that.
Yeah, I would assume.
Okay, and then the downside of the other.
Then
cheating
you
on
gotta
your girl.
live. You gotta live your life knowing that you cheated on your girl.
Oh,
Who's to say
cheating
you're
on my girl.
cheating on your girl?
If that's the downside, then shit. Of course not.
Damn.
I'm just trying to understand the downside of each one of these.
I'm gonna assume you have to live with the truth that you
All right, let's go.
cheated
With
on
this.
your girl.
Let's make this very tangible. Worst case scenario: you lose your boy or you lose your girl at the end of each one of these. Right?
Yeah,
I would snitch on my boy, man. Fuck it.
Well, yeah.
he's just saying that so he won't sleep on the couch this week. This motherfucker thought it through.
You got to think through like what the worst case scenario is each one of these, right? And then decide
Yeah.
which one would you choose. Which one would you rather? What situation would you rather be in?
Right.
So go ahead. You guys next.
Yeah.
No, I would tell on my boy, I guess.
Damn.
I mean,
Who's your boy? Who's your boy right now?
Hector.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean,
Just want to tell you, there's a contractor coming to your
What?
crib.
what did you say?
I said, just want to let you know there's a
The contractor that he was talking about smashing my girl.
Dang. Oh shit. No, I don't know. I think I would just tell on my boy for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
What, you
Y'all some
wouldn't?
bitches.
You cheat on your girl.
He definitely.
lose your
The way
girl.
he said it, just
You would lose your
Man,
girl.
I cheat on everything. My diet, my girl,
he's on the.
my barber.
Yeah, you definitely cheat on your
Chill,
brother.
dog.
That's tough, man.
We all can't go to Petco, motherfuckers. No, for sure, I'm snitching on my boy. For one, you a stupid motherfucker for putting yourself in that position. So I'm not gonna put myself in a position.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
What
saying?
position are you in though?
Meaning, I'm not gonna cheat on my girl so that I can save your ass.
Right, but why don't you just not snitch?
Because that's just the fucking. That's the scenario I brought
Stupid
you.
ass scenario.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
If your boy was cheating,
Okay.
would you snitch?
No.
Damn.
If you're what?
If your friend was cheating,
Uh-huh.
would you snitch on him?
I don't know.
Yes or no? You got
You compadre, right? You're
Yeah.
fucking. If your compadre was, damn, he's watching right
There you
now,
go, I
dog.
know. Shout out to Oscar.
Shout out, hey, don't play with him, dog.
No, like, wait,
Stay at home.
I don't know.
What would you do in that situation? Let's say you
What would I know though?
let's say you, because he's your boy. He's like, man, dog, I got this one ruka and she, you know what I'm saying? She makes the toes curl, dog.
What the fuck is going
And my foam runners, dog.
Do dudes toes
I don't know.
No.
Some weird ass shit.
Hey man,
When I get my back scratched, I don't know. You wouldn't. I don't. I put you in a pickle, huh?
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like pickles. No, you know what? I don't know. In this situation, it just like you were saying, just you put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
You deal with that, right?
What would you do?
I mean, I wouldn't. I would talk to his ass and be like,
Yeah.
"Stop doing this shit." And if this ever comes to me, then my doorstep and cause drama for me. I'm
There you
not
go.
gonna stay. You know, I'm not gonna lie and get caught up with you for your stupid ass choices.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't snitch. I mean, not unless it got to the point where he was being so careless and reckless that she calls me and asks me, like, crying, saying, "Is he doing this?" Like, I'm gonna feel guilt as a human being and be like,
Right.
So the man code is you won't snitch.
"No, I mean, I won't. I'll
I
have
feel like a
conversation.
girl will do the same thing.
No, for sure. We're not talking about girls. Oh, that's
you
without a doubt. A girl's not gonna.
You would.
What?
You're a girl. Yeah. I mean, like, just exactly what he's saying. It's just, I mean, that's their business, right? If it comes to me, like
Right.
you said, then I don't know. It's just, I will feel guilty for sure.
I guess it might depend on the relationship you have with the wife, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it has to.
If your boy got a girl that you don't care about his girl,
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's
You
a
know
good
what I'm
one.
saying?
That's a good one.
yeah.
But if I don't care about her and she still calls me and tells me like she's torn up about it,
Yeah.
and just asks like, is
But
he
you're just
doing
gonna
this?
care that time.
This motherfucker be like, you want to
Not
come
just
over?
that, no, I'm not you dope.
Tesla.
Chill out, all right?
Yeah, you do. I want to run some plays by you. Pick and hole. Hell no.
Nah,
So wait, you would?
I would. I think I would make him confess. I think
You
so.
will make him?
Why would you?
I don't know.
Just tell him to stop. Like that's all that matters.
Because
Just
he's
stop.
not going to stop for one.
Why would he not stop?
Because all he's going to do is not tell me about
Okay,
it.
then it works out for you,
You know,
right?
I
You
don't.
get caught up in shit.
I think after that, I wouldn't see him the same. And morally, so we it's not genuine anymore.
Really?
And then I'm gonna start thinking if you betraying your girl,
Right.
and your family, fuck makes you think you're not gonna do something like that to me,
I'll definitely do it.
right? You get what I'm saying? So so we're gonna have to resolve this right now, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree.
You
with
know?
that. I don't know if I agree with
I'm
that.
just saying.
because I
Wait, did you say?
I would not snitch, but I would tell him to stop. And if he
Yeah.
kept going and then it got to my doorstep, I would, you can do what you got to do at that point, right?
I
That's what
had a friend who wanted me to help him kind of
lie about.
something like that. He kind of did, but didn't. And then when I made,
Did you do it?
I did it, and then I hit him up and I told him, look, are you doing this, and that? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, don't ever put me in that position.
Right.
And what is wrong with you? You have a family, you have a beautiful wife.
Yeah.
We don't talk. We're not close anymore. We're not. So he made his choice. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's why if you my boy, and you're gonna do that, no, you're gonna solve this right now because it's just gonna spread, and nobody's gonna realize that it's spreading, and then you're gonna look like you were an enabler, and it's gonna fuck around with my image. You know?
Your image.
Yeah, no, for real.
Fucking
if you chill with game,
artist.
if you chill with game bangers, people are gonna probably think you're a game banger.
They
know?
already think that because I'm Hispanic.
That's true. That's true. And you got tattoos all over.
Yep.
And you lean like a cholo. You don't get haircuts.
I don't know, man. I see what you're saying, but like,
I don't know.
it's if a dude is cheating on his girl and to flat out say he's gonna betray, like if if one of my guys was cheating, and then like I wouldn't think differently of. I would think differently of him, but I wouldn't think to myself they're gonna do some shit like this to me too. Because it's easy for a guy to just fall victim to some bullshit.
It's lying. So they're obviously okay with lying. That's my thing.
Everyone lies. There's always like you've seen The Departed. Have you seen The Departed?
No.
There's a line in there where she says that where he asked his therapist. He's like, she asked him, "Do you lie?" And he's like, "No, do you lie?" And she's like, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "Why?" It's like to keep things on an even keel, right? So there's a degree of lies. Everyone lies to some degree. I probably think about your day today. You probably told a white lie here and there. So everyone's gonna lie, right? It's just about which lies can you live with. You know, so I think everyone lies. So you can just assume that
Yeah, he said a lie earlier. He said his haircut was good.
I said you look taller.
Dave, you never said that though.
There's no need to.
You
say
should have.
No, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. It's tough. Stop. Nobody cheat no more.
So that's man code.
I mean, yeah, right. It's not snitching.
What other type of man codes are they then? That you would follow?
Urinal rule.
The urinal. You ever heard of the urinal rule?
So I kind of got what you guys were saying that one time, but like.
So if there's 4 urinals and they're empty,
not that they're empty. Let's say there's one person on one.
Okay, wait, no. If there's 3 urinals
come
and they're
in
empty, you don't go in the middle.
Don't go in the middle.
Right.
And the reason is because you don't want to be next to another person.
Yeah.
Another dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever walk in and see somebody there and then I would just go next to them. That's kind of weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's man code though, right?
Yeah.
That
I
right
guess.
there.
I get it's just like a automatic.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Exactly.
you probably do shit.
No, not me.
Have you had someone like pull up right next to you when they're
Yeah,
wide
I
open?
seen that shit before, but
You know what's annoying at the urinal? It's fucking gross when dudes drop their pants all the way down.
Oh, do people do that?
yeah,
old people do that
old
shit.
people. Yeah.
All the way down.
All the way down to the knees,
I was like,
to the ankles.
They're like, man, I know little kids would do that.
Yeah.
Right? But like older people,
All the way down.
All the way
Yeah.
down. A lot of white dudes do that.
You know, I don't even use a urinal.
I don't even understand that. I just
Yeah.
if I see that coming in, I'm turning around.
Yeah, me too. I'm not using the bathroom.
I guess their hand-eye coordination isn't good, just like a kid. So you need both hands.
How hard is it to?
I don't know.
You have a zip, like you could literally zip and then keep your shit on.
Yeah.
That's the point of a zip.
Yeah. How do I urinate? I don't even know. What the fuck? I think I spread my legs out to hold my jeans.
Sit down and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
spread
do
your
sit down
legs?
when I pee. Yeah, to hold the jeans open. When I open the jeans, I don't use the zipper.
Damn,
I
this
have to
guy's
take my belt.
taking a whole.
I'll post a picture on the Instagram.
I don't use urinals anymore. They splash back. Like that's nasty shit. And not just that, like if you go to a urinal,
Yeah.
look at the ground. There's always some piss on the ground.
Yeah.
So and imagine dropping your pants.
I don't step
Me
right
either.
there.
You can't. Like it's disgusting, man.
Yeah.
He like, damn, I'm gonna start doing that shit.
Nah, he's spreading his legs.
I
He's
piss,
touching.
I piss on my
Fathers.
knees. I go down on my knees on the long ones on the wall.
Yeah, I can't use urinals, man. Those are disgusting.
I love the smell of
I mean, I
urinal
get.
What?
I'm fucking with you. Relax.
I swear.
What?
No, I like I said, I wouldn't go directly next to somebody, but I mean, if it's full, obviously, would you still go or you wait?
I'll go. If I gotta go, I gotta go.
Right. That's maybe okay, right? But
If it's full, no one's gonna just
Right.
wait, right? Like at that point, it's fine. But I'm saying if it's wide open,
Yeah.
or if there's multiple choices, you never go next to somebody.
What about at the baseball games or
Dude, Wrigley
Those
is
are the
horrible.
worst. Those are the
Wrigley
worst,
is
man.
horrible.
Yeah.
I hate those. I was traumatized the first time.
That's
I
at
went.
the Sox Stadium.
I
They do
held
that
it.
shit.
I'm like, what
They don't
the
do it,
fuck?
right?
They do that. They have that thing. They have that whole.
So at Wrigley here in Chicago, at Wrigley Field, there's no urinal. They are, but in the middle of
It's
the
like a
bathroom,
tub of ice.
it's pretty much
Yeah,
a long hand sink, but on the floor.
Yeah.
It's just an opening, like a gondola, and you just pee in there with no dividers, no anything.
the Sox Stadium is like
a little
that
weird.
too, but they have it in the wall. It's a
You ever try to look?
no. What the fuck?
You know, like when a dog pees, you kind of don't want to look. Where you
like, look at this guy. He's probably like,
yeah,
that's
Like-
you.
Like, good for you, bro.
Fucking-
You've never looked?
no, man.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. Relax. Why are you guys getting so uncomfortable, all tensed up? Relax.
I'm never pissing next to you.
Yeah, for
I'm gonna follow you to the urinal.
Yeah, that's disgusting, man. I can't do that. That's gross.
One time I went to Comic Con
Yeah.
here in Chicago, T2E2.
and he looked.
No, and I went to go use the
You saw the Green Rangers.
I went to go use the stall, and I always take sanitizing wipes and stuff like that because so many people use the restroom. And I go in there and it was freaking Russian was packed. And I go in there and I'm cleaning it. You know, I take gloves and everything. I even take my own toilet paper.
Yeah.
And then
at that point, you should have just put something that says maintenance crew. Shit.
chill. No, it's for me. when I try to go sit down, man, there was like this 7'5" dude who was so tall. He was peeing, but he could literally see me. And I'm like, and then he kind of like, he's
Would
kind
you
of
just say, what's up?
no, I this is before I even like dropped my pants. I was getting ready to. I had just did the whole thing on the toilet.
I can imagine that shit,
Dude,
too.
I was so pissed. I was like, dude, are you serious? He's like, what? And I was like,
You said that for real?
yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Like I thought he was like on a ladder or something. I was like, I just got out.
I've seen that too. I remember this was back when I was in school.
Man, how tall was
He
that?
he had to have been like 7 feet.
Sorry, bro.
You don't even got to be that tall. I remember there's a guy that was like 6'3" or 6'4".
Yeah.
And he walked in there, and the urinal was just like super low. And he was like having a conversation with me, turning over. And I was washing my hands. I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Man, I don't want to ever take."
My brother and I went to see the like second Star Wars that came out, like Star Wars Awakening, not the Awakening, whatever it was, from the last three that came out, at movie theaters.
Yeah.
And we went, and then after the movie, we ran to Target to get some stuff. We had to use the bathroom, so we go into the bathroom, and it's like 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, and he's like, man, I gotta use the restroom. He goes into the stall, and the bathroom's empty, and I'm washing my hands, and I'm like, man, could you believe we start talking about the details of the movie?
Okay.
And we're talking about all the dope scenes. Oh my God, remember this? Oh man, when he did this and that. And then all you hear is, hey guys, I haven't seen the movie yet. And I was like, he was in the stall. We didn't see him because he was in there before we got in there. And I was like, what's it? He's like, that's some dude. Like, I was like, we're like, oh my bad, bro. He's like, no, it's okay. I'm on my way now. I just haven't seen it. So that's hilarious.
There was a time we were sitting at Golden Nugget.
And we're out of time. No, go
Hey.
We were at Golden Nugget. We were talking. I think it was about Star Wars too. We were talking about Star Wars or something. And there was a group of like other dudes sitting next to us, and we had a take. And then we would stop talking, and then they would immediately start talking about what we were talking about.
Oh,
and they would start shitting on like that would never happen because of this. And we started listening to them, and then we started having a conversation about why it would happen. We just kept going back and forth. It was like we should have just fought. You know?
They should've just- yeah, bro. at that point.
Bust out a lightsaber, boom.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even watch Star Wars, do you?
I do. Yeah. The
You
new
don't
ones
get.
fell off.
I know you don't. You look like R2D2 though.
Damn. I do watch Star Wars.
You do? You like it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why you assume people
Because
don't do that?
I'm just not a diehard freaking comic book guy type fan like you, but I
I
watch
guess.
it. You know,
I don't fuck with comic books, but I do watch cartoons. You don't watch cartoons anymore?
Not no, I mean, this is what my kids watching.
Guess what yesterday was? Yesterday was the 30th anniversary of X-Men that was on the 90s.
Oh, shit.
That was on Fox. And they're remaking that show on Disney Plus.
you know that's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I watched. I went back and started watching.
Very political, very
Yeah, man. It's
very
crazy.
ahead of its time. Not ahead of its time, but
Well, you know who the characters are based off. I don't know if this is 100% true. I read about this a while ago, but Professor X and Magneto, based on Professor X is MLK, Martin Luther King, and Magneto is Malcolm X, based in the 60s, the civil rights movement. So
I can see that.
Professor X was more political. He's like, we need to never fight back. We got to be peaceful. We got to be the bigger men.
Right.
Magneto was like, fuck
I can see that. I
we're
never thought about
We're
that.
going to hold up our own end of it. We're going to defend ourselves.
Yeah.
nonviolent.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So it was.
Well, that's
it
what he
was-
said.
Yeah, so that's why it's ahead of its time, because they took that concept and applied it to mutants. But it's actually applies to race, so it's actually I don't know if it's 100% true, but I read
No,
this
but
a while
I
ago.
can see that. I can see that theory. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out X-Men on Disney Plus. That shit was fire. I can't wait for the new one to come out.
You should, when he say,
That
what
was
else
it?
do we got to touch on? Like,
No,
what
like
the fuck?
touch up on
I mean, the Amigos stuff you were talking about.
Migos. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I'm not a Migos fan, but I'm definitely not a fan of people dying recklessly or senseless.
Yeah.
Acts, man.
What happened? I don't even know.
Rest in peace to Takeoff. I guess apparently him and his crew or his group or his
This shit just happened.
entourage.
like
It
hours
happened.
ago,
I think
yeah.
it happened like last night.
Oh, really?
Like within the morning. Like
Where
coming
did
up to
this
the
happen
morning.
again? It's
It
Texas,
happened
right?
in Houston. It happened in Houston.
See, I didn't know what you were saying that, people had it,
Yeah,
like filmed it or
it's
took pictures of it.
It's crazy how we're so quick to see something going on and we're just gonna pick up our phone
Right.
and just start recording. I don't think I've ever done that.
I mean, I've done it for like, not stuff like that, but like a car crash or something.
That's an asshole move.
Why? It's
We're gonna
already
have to remove
happened.
you from the platform.
It already happened.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little weird.
But it's not like I'm showing the actual people there, you know?
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing, I think.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
there's so many videos of people just
Because I see videos of,
dying
people,
for help.
Yeah, yeah.
Like literally, and people are just recording them, or it's just fucking weird.
And
But yeah, go ahead.
When I'm talking about like when the police is already there.
Right,
everything's
right.
There. But I don't think I'll be like, dang, I'm gonna see this person crash and film this, you know?
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that.
Or somebody getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, I see people do it. I've been there.
Or
but
somebody yawning.
Hey.
Hey man, it's 11 o'clock at night.
No,
man.
it is not.
It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but
No, but he was they were shooting dice,
yeah.
and I guess his I think it's his uncle. Quavo's his uncle. I guess they're all related, and I
Yeah.
guess he was losing, and he started getting aggressive, and I from if I'm not mistaken, his somebody from his own entourage ended up shooting him on accident, trying to shoot the other guys, and then it was just a shootout. Now I believe Quavo got shot as well, but it wasn't fatal. Yeah.
Damn.
And unfortunately, people recorded it. They were recording him laying there bleeding, and just a fucking tragedy. It's insane.
I think I remember something about Kobe's body was recorded too. Right?
Yeah,
Someone
they took pictures.
Oh, yeah.
There was like a charred.
But this is
corpse.
where like the people that were actually
It
there.
was the investigators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I worked for the LA County or something. That's
But-
why she sued him.
But because one of the guys went to a bar and was like using it to pick up chicks,
Yeah, somebody
and
mentioned
the
that.
bartender was
Yeah.
like, the bartender's the one that reported it.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I tried looking it up. I don't know why.
Of course, we're because you know what? Because we're
curious.
We're curious
Well,
about
I
everything.
don't want to see it, but I still wanted to see it. You
It's
know?
like that dog that's pissing next to you, and you're just like, damn.
No, it's not the same shit, man.
You've never seen a dog pee,
Wait, what?
Not intentionally.
but you kept looking.
No, I didn't keep looking. I immediately look away.
You look like a pee looker.
What? What are we talking about here?
You literally admitted it to that.
No,
admitted
forget
to that.
it. Go back to the
Kobe thing. Yeah,
We're just curious. We're curious as humans, you know.
I guess, man.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, it's not that it's not a bad.
Did you
thing,
guys try looking it up too? The Kobe thing.
I didn't.
I didn't.
No,
I thought of like, man, is there? You know, I never looked at it.
I believe it. I believe it because
You can't
obviously
find it, by the way. It's not on there.
it was
like
spread.
you went like for an hour searching.
I did. I tried looking. I couldn't find it. I was like, damn, I wanted
Yeah.
to see it, but I didn't. But I was grateful that I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I still tried looking. I don't know why.
yeah. We're just curious. We're
That's,
curious
that's
creatures.
fucking crazy though. On that,
I don't think we mean any harm, right? You know, but
you do.
I don't.
Remember when the Libyan revolution happened?
No, I don't remember when the Libyan,
2012. I don't know if you know about the Arab Spring. This
like,
whole
what the
thing.
fuck is going on here?
But Gaddafi died. He got murdered, right? And
know
they
who that is,
dragged
but-
his Muammar Gaddafi. They dragged his body all the
I
way
think
through
I heard
Libya
that.
in downtown, and they were showing it on CNN. And I looked. I didn't even want to. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
like a dead body floating around and they're celebrating around it. I was like, God
Yeah.
damn.
or this guy's beheading the dictator from
Saddam?
yeah.
He didn't get beheaded.
Yes, he
got
did.
hung.
Oh, he got hung. Whatever it was.
I didn't
yeah.
want to. I don't want to see
I
that.
remember me and you were at the crib. Man, we were so young. We had to be
Yeah.
like, what, 19? And phones, I think, just started getting video phones.
Yeah.
Like video imaging. And I remember I saw it. I don't think you wanted to see it.
I don't want to see that shit.
I did see
What,
it, but it was so
somebody
blurry.
sent it to
No, it was like all over the internet.
It was on CNN. Like they would put
Yeah,
it on
yeah,
CNN
for sure.
The same thing with Gaddafi. Like they had a dead body parading around downtown. People just carrying it around, celebrating, chanting. And I was like, man, this is some barbaric shit. Like, why
Yeah.
are we looking at this?
Right.
But then again, like I went to go look at Kobe's body. So like, what's the difference? You know?
Yeah. It weird. That's why people would be killing each other because they don't have respect for life anymore. You know, they see that shit all day, every day.
That's true. You get desensitized.
Desensitized like a motherfucker.
What?
When you see something like that,
Yeah.
you know,
I guess
that's insane.
yeah, it's a normal thing now for people just to bring out their phones, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fucking reflex. Like when he brought up the Tesla, how
Man.
he came stunting with a cigarette though. With
black
the,
and mild.
with the black and mild with the platforms.
Wait, I meant to ask you, but this is off topic. But how do you charge it? You have a charger? At home?
I got one at the crib. Yeah.
A wall charger?
Yep.
You have a house?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
You have to get it installed.
Is it in Chicago?
It's
I'm asking him.
No, he flies in every day from LA.
I know, like,
yeah.
no, because right, everybody says they're from Chicago, but
You ain't lying.
They're not.
And they're not. He's not from Chicago. He's from Lombard.
Get the fuck out.
Where do you live?
I mean, I do now, but
no, right.
I grew up in Chicago.
But yeah, exactly. But there's people that grew up and live somewhere else and be like, yeah, I'm from Chicago.
Yep, I know a lot of those.
You?
No, I grew up in Chi.
I take their point though. Like, if you're talking to someone from Chicago, you say that you're an idiot. You're just you're false flagging, right? But if you are talking to somebody from like Houston, you're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm from Naperville." What the hell is Naperville? What you could do is say I'm from the west suburbs,
or I'm from a suburb in Illinois.
I see people when
Chicago,
Chicago.
When people talk, some people have said, "Oh yeah, I'm from a suburb in, whatever, Chicago or something, or Illinois." I just say Chicago.
Yeah, I say Chicago. I grew up in Chicago.
I grew up in Chicago. I don't live in Chicago right now.
But if you grew up in Schaumburg and somebody's like, "Oh, I'm coming in from Houston. Where do you stay again? You stay in Chicago, right?" You're not gonna. I'm like, no, I stay in Schaumburg because
they know what they're doing, Because if someone asks me right now, "Hey, where do you live?" and it's somebody local, I'm like, "Oh, I live in this suburb," right? I'll say that explicitly.
Yeah.
But what they know what they're doing, because when someone asks them, "Where are you from?" they say, "Oh, Chicago." They know exactly what they're doing. Like, it's not like they're it's not like they're making that shit. They're intentionally trying to say
they're from Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like if somebody from, let's say, California asks me, "Hey, where do you live?" I'll say Chicago, because I know they're not gonna know the suburb.
Right. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But if you're from the suburb, if you're from Naperville, and somebody asks you where you stay, I mean,
depends who it is, though, right? If it's someone from California, what are you gonna say?
Because then once they say, "Oh, you're from Chicago," how is it? Yeah. You're not gonna know how it is. You live in Naperville.
Yeah, I feel.
How's the traffic in Chicago? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, what train can I take?
Right.
Oh, what's a good place to eat?
Yeah.
How are you gonna bag it up?
I think sometimes people do say they're from Chicago because they want to.
They want the clout. They want
because the whole Chicago thing.
But
I don't know. I think
I have a cousin. I tease him. I'd be like, he didn't grow up in Chicago.
And
they were all my family was scared to come visit us. Like they still don't. Some of them don't like the city.
Yeah, why?
Because they know it's dangerous. I grew up in the South Side.
It's dangerous everywhere, man.
For sure, but it has a bad reputation.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So just stay away from my city. Like Batman and shit.
Yeah.
Fat man.
Damn.
Chill,
all right.
dog.
No, I mean, I don't care if people say if they're from Chicago.
It kind of does bother me.
Does
but
it?
It does. When you're not from here, and I know you're not from here.
I don't know if you guys watch.
You
guys watch Ozark?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, I finished one.
I've been told to watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it.
But there's a scene where like they moved to the Ozarks in Missouri, and then some dude's calling his daughter. He's like, "Hey, Chicago!" And the whole show, she's from Naperville.
Yeah.
And they're calling her Chicago. I'm like, why the fuck? Why are you calling her Chicago? Call her Naperville, right? Call her West Chicago.
Call her Naperville. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Like,
hey, Lombard.
But it comes to what you were saying. I guess
Lombard.
people wouldn't know what Naperville is,
But you could say I'm from west suburb of Chicago.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if he still chooses to call you Chicago after that, he's an idiot. Whatever. That's his problem. But I feel like I'm lying.
How come in New York people do say I'm from Brooklyn? I'm from Queens. They don't just say I'm from New York.
No. The boroughs are in competition with each other. That's why.
Well, so am I with my city.
Damn.
Fuck you, Naperville.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, right? It's the same shit, right?
What if we have people in Naperville watching us? You said
no, I was just kidding. Hit subscribe.
For real. So
no, it's different.
It does bother me.
It's different. It's like the New York thing is like if the North Side, South Side, and West Side were in competition with each other in Chicago, right? Like they kind of are, but we still are all Chicago. Right? It's like the Cubs and Sox thing, right? Like you're from either South Side or North Side. It's still Chicago, but they claim a specific
just for
team.
that. Just for that.
Yes, so that's the New York thing, right? The New York every borough is its own separate like city almost. They claim their own city. The Bronx doesn't mess with it. Queens and Brooklyn have beef, right? New York, when they think about Manhattan, it's just basically Harlem, I guess. That's how, otherwise it's all transplants that live there. And then there's the Bronx. Staten Island is just its own little stupid little thing that's on the south.
Where are the
side.
Ninja Turtles from?
Manhattan.
Manhattan, right?
That's worse. That's the other thing with Spider-Man.
Where are the Ninja Turtles from?
Spider-Man is always in Manhattan, like downtown.
Right.
The crime is in Brooklyn and Queens and the Bronx. You never see him slinging around the Bronx and shit.
Well, it's because the Kingpin lives in Manhattan. That's why he's there.
It's New York City, bro. Like,
I
you
get
know
you,
what
but
New York
he's-
City is. Like, New York City is more dangerous in
Plus,
those areas.
he's from Queens.
Right.
Yeah, I guess so.
So why does he
You know he's
swing
not
around
real,
Queens?
by the way. Unless you want to check his Twitter account
I'm
and
just
ask
saying,
him.
that's
shit.
some bullshit, man.
He probably does.
The Miles Morales
This
thing.
guy's about to go. He's about to go in on Spider-Man. Well, what the fuck are you swinging around in Manhattan? The Miles Morales thing. What
He was in Harlem, so I guess that made sense.
was he?
Yeah, he's in East Harlem.
It's a good movie. The second one's coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Spider-Man movie, I think.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's pretty good.
Into the verse?
Into the
Spider-Verse or
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I liked it too.
Yeah. That was better than the No Way Home. I think it's No Way Home.
Yeah. The one before that, right? It was
After, I think. It came out.
Far from home.
Far from, I don't know. The last one where they
Homecoming.
yeah.
The last one was good. Where they had all three of them. That was dope.
The cartoon, the Miles Morales one was way better in my opinion. Way better. Yeah.
No, I liked the other one better.
I didn't. Maybe because I saw it later.
I mean, that one was good. I'm not saying it wasn't. I don't know if it was better.
I think the live action one was better. Especially they had Daredevil on there.
Yeah.
It was badass. You don't watch those things in chronological order. You don't follow Iron Man. You don't follow.
I'm just sick of superhero shit in general. I think honestly.
I don't know. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Yeah.
What do you have? This guy's he's not from Chicago. He's from New York. Who's 25? D Rose.
Yeah. Okay, see, even when I'm repping New York, I'm repping Chicago.
Shut
See
up.
that?
Shut up. Well, that's gonna do it for today. If you're from Chicago, shout out. If you're from Naperville, get out.
Damn.
Thank you guys for checking us out again, for hitting like, for sharing, for subscribing. Hope you guys stay safe. On to the next time. We're out.
Take care.
Peace.